So, let's see. We're celebrating the first year of Overwatch 2 Come and Play, returning event game modes including Battle for Olympus, Katamari, Star Watch, Mischief and Magic. You'll also be able to take part in the new challenges reward Overwatch credits, which can be spent on returning legendary skins from the in-game shop. Join the celebration when it begins on September. Okay, so let's take a look. Hero Mastery is a new single-player game mode that allows players to test their skills with individual heroes on custom courses. Push your expertise to the limit for a high score and dominate a leaderboard. Are you up to the challenge? Each hero can be played on 3 unique courses of increasing difficulty. Flex your skills and unlock up to 5 stars on each course. Hero Mastery courses are scored on various factors including time, eliminations, heals, and escorts. Each hero has individual stats that are tracked as well. Plus, collect us mastery emblems to show off your prowess. So, Hero Mastery is launching with a limited time event that includes exclusive rewards. Courses for Tracer, Reinhardt, and Mercy are not available, along with courses for Sojourn, Winston, and more premiering in the weeks ahead. So not all of them were released at the same time. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind. Okay, so these are hero updates. Here we go. Thanks, Junker Queen. This change rewards throwing accuracy with the jagged blade without directly affecting Junker Queen's self-healing. So it's going to do an impact damage increase by 10. So 50 from 60 to 65. I like that. Orisa. The Fortify cooldown has been adjusted so that the effective uptime remains the same. However, Orisa is no longer incentivized to cancel the ability early to begin the cooldown immediately, which makes the interval between uses consistent and the more susceptible to counterplay. Boo, Orisa, be a battle missy and don't look back. Cooldown begins when the ability is activated instead of where it ends. Cooldown was in. Oh my god, that is a huge nerf! The cooldown was increased from 12 seconds to 16.5? And the overall health bonus was decreased from 125 to 100. That was a nerf. It's not as bad as it sounded, thanks. Her cooldown was decreased though, right? No, the cooldown was increased from 12 to 16. But the thing is that now it actually starts when you use the ability instead of when it ended. The soldier skin is daddy. Don't spoil me. I want to take a look in the game. Yeah, man. They're doing my Orisa dirt. How long does her ability last? I don't remember. I don't remember how long it lasts anymore. Honestly, I will have to go and watch one of my VODs and know exactly for how long it works. But you're right. We actually should take a look and compare how long it used to last versus how long it was now. I saw it's like 4 to 5 seconds only. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So basically, yeah. It's around the same. It's basically around the same. Because if it is like 4 to 5 seconds, we're talking about 17 seconds, and it's a 16.5. So I guess that, I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. Honestly. Her overheal, the over health bonus decrease, that seems like a lot. 25, that seems like a lot, but we will see. Zarya. Zarya often spends both energy charges on herself, as it usually more consistent for building energy. The change to protect barrier incentive using the barrier for her allies more often. It might not be as much of a difference, but the fact that the overhaul got nerfed sucks. Yeah. So her health was increased. She got a buff from 200 to 225. The protective barrier got a buff on the barrier health. And then the cooldown decreased from 10 to 8 seconds. But it's going to be bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Size increased 15%. And the bubble is bigger. Fuck off. That does suck, but the cooldown isn't as big as it seems, thankfully. She's gonna be bubbling everything. Yeah. No, Caitlin, no. It's gonna be bubbles, bubble, bubbles. We love Zarya. We just need to get better at her. Okay, Ashe. Ashe has the longest total reload time of all heroes to balance out the advantage of being able to shoot after a partial reload. However, we are shortening it slightly to make the full reload from empty less punishing. Yay, I can't wait to keep getting better at Zarya. Yes, we need to get better at her. The reload time for Ashe was decreased from 0.25 to 0.2 seconds. Okay. Bastion. Okay, listen. Okay, so A36 tactical grenade is now more reliable after having its projectile size increased recently, so it doesn't need to be quite as damaging. The change to the configuration artillery is a bug fix from what it was intended for the ultimate, and we will monitor to see how it impacts Bastion's performance. So the tactical grenade this is a nerf. Definitely prefer the new Bastion. Yes, it's less oppressive. Honestly, it is less oppressive. You cannot go into turret more in and out so quickly like you could. Like in the past, literally you will go turret form, regular form, turret form, so you didn't even have to reload. So that was really OP. This is a nerf for Bastion. And the configuration artillery can not longer deal critical hits. So Bastion was nerfed. Mei is still underperforming after her last set of changes, so we are increasing the effectiveness of primary fire and improving the quality of life to deep chill. Now let's see. Endothermic blaster. The damage was increased from 65 to 70 per second, and the duration before slow falls between primary fire hits increased from 0.5 to 0.6, so that is a buff. We have buffs for Mei. Deep chill bonus damage can now also be triggered when Mei's quick melee. Dude, that's a huge buff! Well, how many times have you been melee by a Mei? I don't think that I have ever been melee by a Mei. But this here, like, this is a buff. Like, this is a buff for me. Support. Support heroes have received an individual improvement to their survivability, are quite strong overall, so we are reducing the impact of the role-wide passive. Wait, let me just read that again. Duration until support passive activates, so it's going to take us longer to start regenerate health. So technically all of the support heroes have been nerfed based on this. Like overall, their passive would activate at 2 seconds. Now let's take a look at the changes to some of them. Baptiste. Regenerative burst overall healing output has been too effective after gaining the bonus instant heal for low health allies, so we are reducing its total healing slightly. The regenerative burst instant healing decreased from 50 to 40. Heal over time decreased from 50 over 5 seconds to 40 over 4 seconds. That's not even fair. It's so hard for us supporters to disengage when everybody's chasing us. That is true. That is true. I can agree with that. I do think that the Baptiste needed a nerf. So I'm not bothered about this. We were facing a lot of okay. So here's the thing: there are not a lot of good Baptistes that we have run into, but the few that we have fought at some point, they are very oppressive, and they feel more comfortable being really DPS and being like in your face. So I think that I'm okay with this nerf for it. So we will see how it affects though, because they need to be. I'm okay with nerfing back because everyone I fight is a super DPS buff. Exactly, and that's because they're regenerating health really quickly. So you almost like it's like regenerating immortality field. Like they will even use the immortality field just for them, not even for the team, but just for them. And they were all the way in your face, not even backline, like all the way in your face in the front lines. Like if they are the freaking DPSs or the tank. Yeah, I'm fine with this nerf. Yeah, me too. Kiriko. The protection system no longer knocks back enemy heroes, so the projectile doesn't need to impact them either. This quality of life change prevents accidental activations when thrown into groups, both enemies and allies. Okay, so now protection susu passes through enemies. I don't use Kiriko that much, so I honestly don't know, but Bobby might be able to give me a better, Bobby and Caitlyn might be able to give me a better insight about this one. I need to be better at Kiriko. Currently we have Metlo in training for that, so I'm just getting better at Lifeweaver. I'm going to go to the shop because you guys have been talking about Daddy Soldier. Dragons. Dude. I love dragons and she is a dragon. Look at her weapon. Sigma for the Sigma lovers.